What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you for choosing another one of my videos right here on YouTube. Recently I started downloading some of the weird and wonderful tactics that are out there for FM23, and I've been putting them through their paces, and today we've got another video that is going to show you a tactic that you can use in Football Manager 2023. We have got a tactic that we're going to use for Leeds, Coventry and Portsmouth as we try and show you just how good this tactic can be across 3 different levels of English football. Right, as always, we're going to show you the tactic, the in possession, the out of possession and the in transition, and then we will show you that all important results page. So let's jump into the tactics tab here on Leeds United and show you the tactic. The tactic is called the 3-4-3 shredder. It starts off with a sweeper keeper at the back. You then have 2 ball playing defenders in the centre who look like this, and a central defender in the centre. On the left hand side you have a wing back that looks like this on attack. On the right hand side you have a wing back on attack. In the middle you have 2 segundo volantes. The first one looks like this and the second one looks like this. Now don't forget, if you need to pause the video at any time to jot any of this down, feel free to do so. If you plan on porting this tactic out to other versions of the game, whether it be console or mobile, those types of the game, don't forget to come back and let me know in the comments section, do they work on other versions of the game or is it just on the PC version? Right, let's go to the top of the pitch, the business end. You have 3 advanced forwards. The first one looks like this, the second like this, and the third one like this. So, as I said, a 3-4-3, it's pretty basic. It has a tactical style of V8 shred. Its mentality is attacking. Its in possession looks like this. Its in transition looks like this. Its out of possession looks like this. So that's the tactic, the positions and the important information. Let's see how it got on in the hands of Leeds United. Unfortunately, not very well. Leeds finishing 15th place on 41 points. They were knocked out in the 3rd round of the Emirates FA Cup by Aston Villa, and they were runner-up in the Carabao Cup, losing to Manchester United. Let's look at the Premier League then and see what has happened and why it has gone wrong. If we go to the stages, you can see they played 38 games. They only won 11. They drew 8. They lost 19. They scored 58. They conceded 52. They got a 6-goal difference, which is strange because all the other teams down there are on massive minus goal differences, but they're only on 6. They only have 41 points. If we look at the profile page of the competition, you can see none of their players really featuring at all. Christiansen getting 17 yellow cards and Cody Dramer with 15.96 covered. Did they have a goal scorer on the list? They had Patrick Bamford with 15 and Rodrigo with 14. Did they have anybody in the assists? They had Rasmus Christiansen with 8 assists as their top assister. So not a good start to the tactic test. Leeds United not doing very well, finishing down in 15th. Let's see how Coventry have got on. They've finished in 10th place, 65 points. Let's see what happened in their competitions tab. So, 10th place, 65 points from 46 games. They finished miles behind the teams above them. FA Cup, they got knocked out in the semi-finals by Norwich. Coventry got to the semi-finals. Knocked out in the second round by Birmingham City in the Carabao Cup. When we have a look at the Championship, let's go to the Stages tab and let's look at the league table. We can see that they are down here in 10th place. 46 games played, 19 won, 8 draws, 19 losses. They scored 84 goals, conceded 72 though, 12 goal difference, 65 points. If we go back to the profile screen, let's have a look. Did they have anybody who scored goals? Matt Godden scored 21 goals. Fabio Tavares got 15. Assists, their top assister was Fankati Dabo with 9. Gustavo Hamer also down there on 8. terms of the rest of the stats, you have Hamer on 20 yellow cards, Panzo on 19 and McFadzine on 15, so this is a hard tackling tactic. Eccles did cover 15.11 kilometres per game, so it's 2 from 2 that are a little bit disappointing. I mean, in fairness, Coventry City are a team that are expected to struggle in the Championship, so a mid-table finish isn't too bad for them. You would have expected them to be a little bit higher, though, with a tactic that you think would do well. Looking at Portsmouth then, you can see that that has actually changed, and we have finally got a team that this has worked with. They did lose in the playoff final, unfortunately, so they were close to getting themselves promoted. Let's have a little look at the stages of the League One table. We can see Portsmouth played 46 games, won 26, drew 8, lost 12. They scored an impressive 109 goals. 79 goals for... in fact, sorry, 109 scored. They conceded 79. Did have a goal difference of 30, which is quite comparable with the top teams. 32, 33 and 30. 86 points, finishing 4 behind automatic promotion Plymouth and finishing 7 behind Ipswich. If we go back to the profile screen then of the league, you can see Curtis got 24 goals, Dane Scarlett with 7.23 as an average rating, Scarlett getting 14 assists, Freeman getting 14 assists. Scarlett got 7 Player of the Match awards. Again, disciplinary issues might be here with this tactic with those amounts of yellow cards. If we go to the competitions tab then and just round out the rest, so you can see they lost in the playoff final to Barnsley. They were knocked out in the first round of the FA Cup by Wimbledon, knocked out in the third round of the Carabao Cup by Manchester United, and knocked out in the Southern Section third round by Cheltenham Town in the Papa John's Trophy. So a tactic really that should be doing better, I think. We had the full power tactic test and it performed really, really well with teams that have really good forwards, which is why Portsmouth, I think, have scored a lot of goals with Dane Scarlett in their team. It shows this is a tactic you really need to have the right players in the right positions. If you don't have 3 strong centre-backs and 3 forwards that can just bang goals in, you probably are going to struggle. I would probably leave this to be a top team tactic, and if you're going to manage a lower league team, maybe pick something that's a bit more structured and a bit more secure at the back. Right then, if you're with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you for watching. Secondly, if you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button to help the channel grow, really have appreciated all the support that you've given me across the past couple of months. It's helped the channel to grow so much. I really do appreciate every single person that takes their time to come and watch the content. Secondly, if you haven't already, check the channel out for other things. We have tactics, tips, Wonder Kids, tutorials, Let's Plays, a little bit of something for everybody on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on another video soon.